division. Okay, so this one we're going to have 3 to the 4 minus negative 1. Yeah, and then minus minus becomes a plus, and so it's really going to be 3 to the 5. Now, remember, these are just numbers, so we do not need to like type in whatever 3 to the 5th power is, okay? You just leave it like that. Okay, so on this one, you're going to get 4 to the negative 4 minus the bottom is 2. What is negative 4 minus 2? Negative 6. So you're going to get 4 to the negative 6. And where do negatives go? On the bottom. So we got 4 to the 6, and we put a 1 on top. Okay, keep your big numbers where they're at. So we got 2, and we say k to the 2 minus 2. What is 2 minus 2? 0. So you're going to have k to the 0 over 2. And what is k to the 0? 1. Okay, or if you do like the cancel, okay, it cancels, but then if there's nothing on top, what do you put there? 1. Okay, so it's really just going to be 1/2. It's going to be our answer. Okay, 7. We're going to keep our big numbers wherever they're at. So in this case, we just have 1, 3. Okay, now when we're doing multivariables, you just do them one at a time. So we have x's, so it's going to be x to the negative 1 minus 3. And the y's say 2 minus 3. Okay, well, what is negative 1 minus 3? Negative 4. So it's really going to be 3x to the negative 4, y to the what? Negative 1. Okay, where's the 3 got to go? Top. X to the negative 4. Bottom. Y to the negative 1. Bottom. Do you have to put the 1?
No.
No. Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, 9. Okay, you have two options. You can keep your bigs where they're at. Okay, but I also want you to think, what is 2 over 2? 1. And so essentially, they kind of just cancel out. Okay, so you can kind of cross these off from the gate. And then now we need to do, so I got h to the what? It'll be negative 3 minus negative 3. J to the what? What do I have for the j's? Negative 3. There's nothing to subtract there, so just write them down. And then we got k to the 4 minus 1. Okay, what is negative 3 minus negative 3? 0. So you're going to have h to the 0, j to the negative 3, k to the what? 3. Okay, well, what is h to the 0? 1, or it cancels. Where's the j to the negative 3 go? Bottom. H to the 3, or K to the 3, sorry. Top. Okay, 11. Keep your bigs where they're at. So put your 2 down. And then you got x to the -1 minus 1. Y to the, y to the 4 minus 2. Z to the -4 minus 3. Okay, what is -1 minus 1? -2. Y to the 2. Z to the what? -7. Okay, where's the 2 go? Top, x to the -2. Bottom, y to the 2. Z to the -7. Okay, 13. Does 2 over 4 simplify? To what? 1/2. Okay, so this part is going to simplify to 1 over 2. Okay, you got to simplify the big numbers if they can. But 3 over 4, does that simplify? No, so it's just going to have a 3 over 4. Okay, and we're going to have q to the 1 minus -2, m to the what? 0, p to the 3. Okay, now, the p to the 3 needs to stay on the bottom, okay? The only time that we are moving stuff up is if we're like subtracting stuff. So like the m to the 0 is on top, and we left it on top because there's only one number, okay? So the p to the 3 needs to stay on the bottom because there's only one number. We're only moving stuff if we're subtracting stuff or moving it down to make it a negative, okay? So what is q to the -1 or 1 minus -2? What is 1 minus -2? 3. Okay, so we're going to get 1 over 2, q to the 3, m to the 0, p to the 3. What is m to the 0? 1, or it just cancels out. And in this case, it's really just going to cancel. Okay, so you can just erase it, or unless you want to rewrite everything. Okay, this is what your answer should look like. Now, if you wrote the 1, that's okay. Okay, but you guys need to start getting away from writing those 1s if we don't need them. So like y to the 1 power, you don't really need the 1. Okay, you don't really need the 1 in front. Now, I'm not going to mark you off, but you need to start trying to train your brain to know that the 1 is there, but you shouldn't need to write it, okay? Okay, 15. We're going to leave the 2. And we got b to the -4 minus 3. What do we do with this negative right here? What is it? It's a -1, okay? And it's a big -1 to be more specific. So it needs to go back on the bottom. Okay, well, what is -4 minus 3? -7, and we got this -1 on the bottom. Okay, so you're gonna get 2, and you got negative on the bottom, b to the 7. The same way that they didn't put the 1 there in the beginning, you shouldn't really have the 1 there in the bottom either. Okay, they didn't have a 1 down here, and we don't really need a 1 down there. Now, if you wrote it, that's fine. Okay. Okay, 17. What is 4 over 4? 1. Okay, so we can keep that negative on the bottom. And we're going to get a to the 1 minus negative 4. B to the negative 4 minus negative 1. Okay, so this minus minus is going to be a plus, and this minus minus is going to be a plus. Okay, so you're really going to have a to the 5, b to the negative 3, and we still got this negative on the bottom. Okay, the a to the 5 is going to stay where it's at. B to the 3 is going to go to the bottom, and we still have this negative. Okay, lastly, I'm going to write this over here, and I just want you to look at it. You don't need to write it down. It does not matter where we put the negative, okay? You can put the negative here, here, or like out here in the front. They all mean the same thing, okay? The way that we would say it is negative a to the 5th over b, okay? No matter where the negative's at, we don't say negative or a to the negative b over 3, okay? We don't say it like that. So no matter where you put the negative, when there's only 1, any of them are correct, okay? So if you put the negative at down, this is mostly how you're going to see it, okay? It's going to be like right out in front, but any of these are fine, okay? Okay, you guys have to do 2 through 18. Now you have to do 2 through 18. So all of this side, look at me if you're not, and all of this side, these 2 pages are extra credit. Okay, so any amount that you do will be extra credit. Okay, so 19 through 38 are all extra credit. Okay, some of you guys need it. I want you to start off the second 9 weeks with as much points as possible. Okay,